Hey guys, for you, those of you who are not aware, there was I'll just stop that. What they're saying was and I'll make the screen bigger. Military was doing an exercise in downtown LA the other day. But I think there's more to this than meets the eye. Interesting that it was, a couple of days before or day, because this is night time, the night of the 4th. So pretty much you could say a day before the State of the Union address. Now I'm thinking, if there had been some explosion, somebody was, the military got wind of somebody going to, take out. I mean, it would, if somebody blew up, basically, much of LA or caused a huge explosion in LA, it would probably cancel the State of the Union address. That's for sure. But apart from that, because people might think, well, they wouldn't do that just to cancel the State of the Union. I'm just saying. But there are some oddities to this, and I'm actually thinking this could actually have been a what do you call it? Secret space program mission. Say Kruger or something like that. So I'm just throwing some ideas out. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so there's these 4 helicopters come in, right? This is Wiltshire Road, and they land. 4 of them land here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a whole bunch of guys. I think 4 guys go to each plane, or each helicopter. Okay, so here you can see the guys heading for the helicopters. They all seem to be dressed in white. So the white or light camo. But you'd have to ask yourself, why would they be wearing white, especially if this was, meant to be anything, covert. Now stick with me here because there's some weird stuff, what I think is weird happened, and somebody else on YouTube has pointed this out. Now, you see how there's I think there's a couple of guys on you can't see it very clearly, but as I go on you'll see, there's a couple of guys on the skids of these helicopters. Okay, but as the helicopters take off, the guys that's supposed to be on the skids disappear. Watch this one. See there? There's 2 guys obviously clearly hanging off the skids of the helicopter. Now you can't tell me that in the time it takes to pass this tree, both of them have got inside. To me it looks like they actually disappear. Or they've got camouflage on or something. Look at that, gone. It's the same with the next helicopter that, see that? Gone. Same with this one. See that? Gone. It's just weird. So either those guys had and it could be, if you follow the SSP, people have come out, such as Anthony Zender, etc. This looks like something like a mission he would be on as part of Kruger. They may have got, now it's all hypothetical, you know, I'm saying, and there's more helicopters coming, but you can clearly see that this is not normal. Okay, so there look, now there's two guys there on the on the outside of the helicopter, but it looks like they absolutely disappear. So what technology does that, where it either camouflages them or the helicopter has the ability to camouflage them? That's if these are helicopters in the first place. I think they are, but I think in this case it's more they've got camouflage abilities, because these guys definitely disappear. Watch this one. So what that's all about, I don't know. I don't think it's an exercise. I think it's more probably something they caught. They heard something was going to happen and they stopped it from happening. Because if you look at this video, go and have a look at it on YouTube. You'll see that they also take out stuff. Like a couple of them, and whatever it is, it's pretty heavy, because it takes two of them to take it over to the helicopter. So that could have been the explosives they found, or whatever. If not explosives, could have been something to maybe bring LA to a halt. Now, Tyler from Secure Team 10 also said that apparently days before this, or same day, or just not long before these helicopters, an army plane was circling LA for a long time. So I'm thinking that was probably I would say definitely to do with this. They were obviously searching for things, and who knows what they've got, technology they've got at the moment. So I think that plane found things, and then these helicopters, or even that plane could have been dropping guys into LA with the camouflaged gear on. And then you might say, well, why camouflaged? Because, well, obviously, apart from people seeing them and wondering what they're up to, there are, if you're camouflaged, all I'll just say is that not only humans will not be able to see you. So it could be that. But this is definitely not, I would say definitely not an exercise run. I would say definitely not. Because then you'd say, well, why weren't people told about it? If it's just an exercise, they would have, they would have told the people, definitely. Because if it's just exercise, why not tell people? But anyway, that's sort of beside the point. Yeah, there was a big plane circling Los Angeles a couple of days or however long before this happened. So did they drop these guys down in the white suits. The white suits have camouflage abilities. They came into this building. That plane also, found out exactly where whatever they were after was by technology on the plane. And what I'll also say is it might not have been bombs, because another reason, as anybody knows who's into free energy and aliens or whatever, you're always going to have black helicopters appear over your house if you've created a free energy device, or you've created some energy some potent energy, or some organic or inorganic means by which to create a energy field that has the potential for doing big things. Or it could have been they just went in there to get a energy device that could have done something really bad to Los Angeles. But to me, this was a mission. Looks much more like a mission than an exercise. And the very fact that they did it at night, and why didn't they do it some other time? I'm starting to sort of go off topic a bit here, but I'm just sort of brainstorming as I'm making this video. Why did they choose night? Maybe apparently the lights in the 4 little helicopters were all turned off. So I think they did it at night because they were testing gear. And maybe those, the camouflage works better at night, or who knows. But definitely not normal, I would say. Anyway, go and have a look at this. You'll see the guys on the skids disappear, and they didn't have time to get in. They definitely didn't have time to get in going past these trees. Okay, guys, there's something to research. I think it was just like a emergency thing. They found something out. They went in. They took care of whatever needed to be done in this building or that building or underground. And then when they were done, as soon as they were done, then the helicopters came in to get them.